The New York Knicks just picked up a big win against the Chicago Bulls. They've won their last 3 games, obviously swept the road trip. They go back to New York on a back-to-back, and they knock off a tough Chicago team, who, by the way, if the playoffs ended today, would go up against the Sixers. They would not win that series. So I love me some Chicago Bulls, bro, but they're in trouble. The Knicks are not having the best season, don't get me wrong, but they're finishing it off on the right note. They have all the momentum. I love what I'm seeing from the Knicks. I've been watching the Knicks. Not like I've been watching them since 1970, bro, back when they had Walt and Earl of Pearl, but I've been watching them for 12, 13 years, and there has not been a lot of positives. The farthest we've made it since that date was the second round of the playoffs. That's scary to think about. I think the Knicks in 2 to 3 years will be competing for championships, and they have a legit star player to build around in RJ Barrett. The question remains is, what do we do with Mitch? Does he come back this season? Because if he wants all-star type of money, we're going to have to let him walk. But I'd love to have Mitch back. He was so good tonight. I mean, Mitchell Robinson had 16 and 12, 8 of 9 from the field. He also gave you 3 blocks and a steal. He's 23 years old. Mitchell Robinson looked like a monster tonight. Another player that I have to give credit to is Emmanuel Quickly. He finished with 8 points on 1 of 5 from the field. But wait a second here. I'm not just watching the box score. I watched the game. Emmanuel Quickly made a couple of passes down the stretch. Once again, he did it in the game against the Pistons as well. His reads, they're winning games. Like, he doesn't need to score the basketball to impact the game right now, and that's something that I did not think he could do. Now, I don't think Emmanuel Quickly is the point guard of the future. I would go out and get De'Aaron Fox, and I wouldn't trade Quickly. I wouldn't trade RJ to go get him. Obviously, we want to keep those guys and build around them. But if we have to send, Randall, Kemba, and a pick or two, like, to go get De'Aaron Fox and then have Quickly off of the bench with guys like, Rose and Burks and maybe like Taj Gibson, something along those lines. I mean, Jericho Sims obviously is going to be a part of our future. I think the Knicks are heading in the right direction. They're a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the games. Sucks that we're not making the playoffs, but, I don't really care about that. I care about developing these younger guys, and Julius Randle tonight was 1 of 9 from the field, which is not a surprise. Randall has not played well, and he finished the game tonight, which was certainly questionable. I mean, Obi Toppin had 17 points on 6 of 11 from the field. Randall's got to go, bro. I'm not going to step here and start disrespecting Julius Randle. I like him. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good player. He's not the player for the Knicks. He'd be great in a team like, I don't know about Celtics or Warriors, maybe something like that. He could probably go play one of those teams where they've got players around him. Like Julius Randle goes to the Celtics, and I think I'd rather have Robert Williams than I would Julius Randle. So he can go be like the fourth option on that team. Obi Toppin, what's popping? Brand new whip top. You know what I'm saying? Now Obi's good, bro. Obi's good. I didn't know what to think of him too much when I started covering the Knicks because, I've always messed with the Knicks. If they're on, I'll watch, but I didn't really start covering them like I am now until whenever I made my first video. And the biggest thing that I was trying to focus on was Obi Toppin. And I think he's going to be a good player. I think the Knicks they found something in him. He's not going to be an all-star, but he's going to be good for us, maybe even starting. If we put Obi at the 4, Mitch at the 5, we're giving up a lot of defense there. But, without Randall, it doesn't really matter. So I think that could work, honestly. Totally fine. Obi took 6 threes tonight, made 3 of them. When Obi's knocking down the 3-ball, man, he's going to be a huge asset. And outside of that, there wasn't too much to talk about. Oh, wait. There is something else to talk about. Alec Burks, my bad, guys. Long day. Alec Burks hit another clutch shot, won us the game basically against the Pistons, won us the game against the Bulls tonight with a corner 3-ball. Bro, I kid you not, that was the loudest bang I've yelled in 5 years, bro. I was sitting in my bed, and when Alec Burks rised up, I went up, and then he hit it, and I was like, bang! Man, my childhood was watching the Knicks. I went 3 or 4 years without missing one Knicks game. Bro, I remember homecoming dance, the Knicks were on, and I was gonna go, and I was like, nah, I can't miss the Knicks. I got a streak. I did not miss a Knicks game, bro. Back when we had Melo and Raymond Felton and J.R. Smith, bro. I miss those days. Bargnani's bum ass. Knicks State, man. But yeah, I've got a Knicks jersey in my closet. It's customized with my name in the back. I've got a J.R. Smith jersey. I probably have multiple Melo jerseys. I have a Shumpert jersey. If you guys want me to bring them out in my next video, I will. I might put this on my main channel because Bro, I fuck with the Knicks. Yeah, I don't really be cursing like that, but I mess with the Knicks heavy, bro. I think they're building something. I think they're a lot of fun, and they play in New York City. The Yankees are looking promising. I think they're definitely going to get back to the playoffs. Hopefully, they can get out of the first round. They don't run into the Red Sox. Obviously, I don't know who you guys like, if it's the Jets or the Giants, but either one, the Giants and the Jets both have two top 10 picks, right? Giants from the Bears and Jets from Seahawks. Yeah, they both have. So either way, I mean, both of them are fine. I mean, Daniel Jones got to go. I think Zach Wilson definitely can turn it around. They might go out and get like a Drake London type of receiver for him. Obviously, they've got like Mims hasn't done anything, but honestly, I think Elijah Moore is going to be a star. And for the Giants, Saquon Barkley, hopefully he can stay healthy. Man, I don't think he's injury prone by any means, but the ankle injury wasn't his fault. But bro, like Saquon needs to stay on the field. I don't want to see them trade him. Obviously, the Giants have a good defense, and it'll be interesting. New York sports are definitely going in the right direction. Like, I don't know about the Islanders and the Rangers. I couldn't tell you anything about hockey, but Rangers were always good when I grew up. So pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're like one of the best teams right now. Is hockey even going on? I have no clue. But yeah, honestly, DeRozan had 37, Levine had 26, Vooch had 16 and 13. But the Bulls had 14 turnovers to 16 assists. RJ, 28, Burks, 27. Randall was garbage, and then the Knicks were 21 of 35 from the free throw line. This was not a perfect game. I'm happy about the win. Hell yeah, I am. Was not a perfect game though, man. Randall and the turnovers and the free throw shooting. Well, actually, we didn't really. How was the turnovers tonight? I have no idea about that, but yeah. But honestly, like if I'm a Knicks fan right now, bro, I'm like just thinking. Last season was a disappointment. I mean, we made the playoffs, but we got knocked out in the first round. This season was a disappointment until now, because you're going into the offseason with 2 first-round picks. You're going into the offseason with a legit star in RJ Barrett. You're going into the offseason with obviously tons of flexibility. You can move Randall Kemba in a first to go get someone. Or you can just, next season, you can say, we're in no rush. We'll just throw all the young guys out there. Obviously Burks and Taj Gibson, those guys can stay. I don't know how Derrick Rose can stay. Derrick Rose for sure can stay coming off the bench. But if I'm the Knicks, I'm not going into next season and being like, we need to be in the playoffs. Like, that's an order. I'm just going into next season and saying, play the young guys. If we end up winning a lot of games, cool. If we end up losing a lot of games, that's cool too. We've got our pick. Obviously, we've got Dallas's pick, who will be good, but it's still a first-round pick. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm tempted to put this on my main channel, bro. I'm definitely putting this on Knicks Daily. But if you guys haven't already, man, hit the like button, subscribe, help me chase my dreams, do this full time. And yeah, next video, I'm gonna bust out the jerseys, bro, for sure. But yeah, peace out, guys. Catch y'all.